Hey guys, I had to run some errands this morning, but I received an email this morning from one of the little shops I follow here in town that they had a lot of vendors to come in and restock, and that there was a lot of vintage Christmas here. And it's the Skyline Antique Mall. And it's right on my way to a couple of places I've got to go today. So we're going to stop in. They just opened. It's 9 a.m. So we're going to stop in and see exactly what they have and what astronomical prices they're going to ask for it. See you in a little bit. Okay, here we have some ceramic trees, $65 each. And I believe the tallest one was like 10 inches. And then this booth had a lot of vintage Christmas stuff. But as you can see, it's kind of overpriced, like $10 for that little angel there, and she'd seen better days. I probably should have got this little Santa. He was $15, but it was in real good shape, but still, that's a little much to try to resell. So I didn't get him either. And then all of these little bags they were like 1970s, maybe some late 60s mixed in. But they were just too high. And look at these two little things. How much were they? $10. Just for those two little elves right there. Those felt elves. $18. Y'all see what I'm dealing with here in Tuscaloosa? That was a cute little diorama. I don't remember if I saw the price on that or not. I think it might have been $7. I'm not sure. They wanted $15 for this little box of felt bells, and I think that there was 6 in there. And this little rosebud sled, I thought when I opened it, it was going to be a little wooden sled, but it was like a soap on a rope. Never had seen one of those. I probably should have got that just for the box. I'm probably going to regret that, because see, the little box, it wouldn't have been but $3, but I didn't get it either. And this was a real good buy on this cake plate, but I don't think I could make a lot trying to resell that. And I've got a pretty cake plate, but it was $12. And then it'd be a lot to ship it too, so I don't think there'd be a lot of profit to be made on it either. These I wanted to show for Tarnished Treasures and Sally Hasty and different ones that craft and do assemblages. Antique German bisque head doll, glass eyes, $125. Y'all just look at these things. I think that this woman, I don't know if she takes these heads and just makes these assemblages new around it, makes these figures new around it, or if they're actually that old. Now see, this Santa here looks old. I just wasn't quite sure, but I had to just film all these for y'all because I thought that they were so unusual and beautiful. See, look at how clean that felt is on that one. And look at this blue one. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. Mm. Now here is some Halloween and different assemblages that the same lady makes. This is paper mache, 110 and 75, and I mean, I love them, but they're certainly not any prettier than any I've seen Tarnished Treasures make, that's for sure. I love this one. Now, isn't he cute? $150. I'm just taking you on a little big look-see, kind of just like around the whole store, the back of the store here. This is just a little back area. I did pick up a few of these half-price ornaments in here. I'll show y'all in a haul in the next video. There was quite a bit of Christmas ornaments in this little booth back here, and I had fun looking through them. Those little soldiers were cute. And I thought I got that boot, but when I got home, I didn't have it. So I guess when I set it back down, because I turned around to look at some more stuff, and I just didn't turn back around and get it. But it was ceramic, a handmade little ceramic, and it was cute. Now, here's something for all y'all's Pyrex lovers. Now, this lady had some. This is $160 for a set of 4. But now, they were in really, really good condition. I mean, I know that seems like a lot, but I'm not particularly a Pyrex fan. I mean, I don't collect them or anything. But it seems like she had some pretty good prices on the whole sets of them. And I didn't really see any wear or anything on them at all. Now, that was $135 for all those refrigerator dishes. Let's see what this one was. $32.95 for the casserole dish with a stand. And I love this old chalkboard, but I didn't get it either. I did pick up a few of these beaded ornaments out of this box, but like, looky there. See that mercury glass one? I think it was $4.99 just for it. And just individual shiny brights. Like I said, I got a few, but not a whole lot out of this little area right here. And see, those were all newer. And the quilts. Now, see, this quilt is $125, I believe, $125. And it really wasn't in that good a condition. And just the little, like, chiffon and net aprons are $10 in this store. I just have to stick to my estate sales and keep looking. Those little nuns were cute. Weren't Japan, but see, and still, I think they were $8.50 each. Or maybe it was $8.50 for the pair. And here's a pom-pom tree, $335 for a, I believe that was a 4-foot. Let's see, maybe 3. But yeah, they were proud of that. But it did have the box and all the little sleeves to put the branches back in. Now this was something I had never seen before. It says it's a pajama bag by Bijou Toys, a zippered up pajama bag. And see, he's, I believe the back of his felt had been replaced, but it might not have been. But you unzip that hat right there and you supposedly stuff a pair of pajamas and a toothbrush and down in there for an overnight bag. Some Lillian Vernon angels. And these little tins already fixed up with some ornaments in them, $12 and $16. This booth had a lot of vintage Christmas in it too, but honey, she was proud of her stuff. Like, look, this tree right here. Now, this is a 12-inch tree, but I think it was, yeah, $75 for that one. And I don't really believe they were vintage. I believe she had made them new. $40 and $50 on the Dickens Village houses. Save $15 on those. Just no. Now look at here. The little shiny bright boxes. These smaller ornaments. They wanted $30 a box for these ornaments. They were all pink. I mean, there was bunches of them. See, all those boxes have pink ornaments in them. $30 and $35. I just couldn't get over it. And of course, I didn't buy any of those. Now here's another tree. I believe this one was 5.5 feet tall, and it was only $175. I'm not sure if it had the box or not. I can't remember.